All right, so we are live now. Perfect. All right, so hello everyone. Thanks for joining today's session. As we all know, this is the session where we're going to discuss a lot of things about PMax as campaign. With me, I have my co-facilitator, Vasanthi. Quickly pulling you in, Vasanthi, for your introduction, and then we can get started.
Hey, hello everyone. A very warm welcome to those who have joined PMaxStellar today. And myself, Vasanthi, and I have about 6+ years of experience in digital marketing Google Ads and currently associated with Google as a project coordinator. With that said, me and Dibakar will make this session more productive and informative while addressing your question to the best of our knowledge. Over to you, Dibakar. We'll be continuing with the second part of the session. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And I will pull you in the second half of today's session. Now, with that being said, I'll quickly introduce myself. I'm Devankur Sarkar. Have been associated with Google specific products. It's been a decade now. Be it Performance Max, Demand Gen, Google Analytics. Today, we are specifically going to touch a lot of topics around Performance Max. So let's not waste a lot of time. We'll get straight into today's agenda there. So we'll first start with the positioning of Performance Max campaigns and then how to exactly start using Performance Max campaigns for multiple marketing objectives. Then we'll get into the optimization and insights, specific best practices around optimization. We'll cover that part. And then Vasanthi, in the second half of today's presentation, will also touch upon feed optimization best practices for PMax retail specifically, right? With that being said, let's actually get started there. So let's first understand why a campaign type like Performance Max is so crucial in today's digital landscape, right? And the way consumers interact with brand and make purchase decisions has become increasingly complex and multifaceted. And we see someone on the screen here engaging with their mobile phone, as you can see, likely one of many touch points they'll have with different channels throughout the day. And if you look at the statistics, it basically highlights the complexity, right? There are, like, I mean, more than five channels are being used by 61% of shoppers over a 2 day period. And think about that, within just 48 hours, a significant majority of shoppers are interacting with your brand uh, across at least five different platforms or devices. Now, this could include browsing websites on their laptop, scrolling through social media on their phone, watching videos on YouTube, checking emails, and even looking at local listings on maps, right? Now, additionally, the same survey team also found out that 25% of shoppers have made impulse purchases, indicating a growing trend in unplanned buying behavior during the same holiday season. And these impulsive and fickle consumer behaviors create a challenge for advertisers because it is difficult to predict where and when a consumer will be receptive to your message, right? And that's exactly where Performance Max campaign comes in handy. Now, this fragmented journey actually represents a significant challenge for businesses trying to reach and convert customers effectively. And it's no longer enough to focus on just one or two channels, right? So PMax is specifically designed to address this reality by providing a unified campaign type that can reach consumers across a diverse range of Google's advertising inventory, ensuring that you are there no matter how their journey unfolds. Now, this fragmented journey represents a significant challenge, as you know, for businesses trying to reach and convert customers effectively, right? And it's no longer enough to focus on just one or two channels. It is designed to basically touch all the touch points there and touch all the diverse range of Google's advertising inventory, ensuring that you are always there at the right time when they are most receptive to your ads. So this is how we are exactly positioning Performance Max campaigns there. Now, as you can see, here, Performance Max is a campaign type within Google Ads that's basically built on the power of Google's AI. And its core function is basically to help brands like yours to connect with potential customers wherever they might be engaging with Google, right? Across all of its various platforms and touch points. And just like we saw in the previous example of complex customer journeys, Performance Max has the capability to reach users across a vast network, including your shopping, Gmail, search. Search basically is something that you have been using in the past as well, right? It is all about appearing in front of users actively searching for related keywords. For shopping, you can always showcase your product listings to shoppers actively looking to buy. Then we have Gmail, we have YouTube. It can help you engage you're engaged with your audiences with video ads on the world's largest video platform. Then we have Discover, then we have Display as well, and then Maps really help you a lot. It helps you connect with local customers searching for businesses and directions there. Now, the key differentiator of Performance Max is its intelligent automation, right? And you provide the essential inputs, your goals, your budget, creative assets, and audience signals. And Google's AI then takes the lead in dynamically optimizing your campaigns across these channels to find the most efficient way to drive conversions and achieve your objectives, all within one single unified campaign. So just to put it simply, Performance Max is basically really the best of Google Ads AI and automation working together. It's about leveraging the sophisticated machine learning capabilities of Google's AI to streamline and enhance your advertising efforts across the entire Google ecosystem. Now, I wanted to think of the AI at the core, right? Constantly analyzing data and learning to find the optimal combinations of audiences, your creatives, and placements to basically achieve your specific goals. And this intelligent power, this intelligence, and the intelligent engine throughout basically fuels up the entire Performance Max system as well. And as we have discussed, this AI operates across Google's full advertising inventory, represented by the icons that you're seeing on the screen. We're talking about Search, YouTube, Display Network, Maps, Gmail, and Discover, right? Now, this powerful combination of AI and automation delivers different key benefits. So we'll talk about those one by one. So firstly, it maximizes your customers' business goals, right? Now, whether your objective is online sales, lead generation, or even offline sales, PMax is basically designed to drive towards those specific outcomes. Then it is also fully automated campaign. This means that many of the traditionally manual tasks like bidding adjustments, your creative optimization, and audience targeting, or let's say your channel selection, are always intelligently handled by Google's AI, freeing up a lot of your time and resources. Then it also operates across the entire Google Ads cross inventory. As we have seen, it's not limited to a single channel, allowing for a broader reach and more opportunities to connect with potential customers. And it's also inherently visual forward, right? Now, PMax encourages the use of a variety of compelling visual assets, including images, your videos, text, and even HTML5. Now, it is all about capturing the attention and driving engagement across those visual platforms like YouTube, Display, and Discover, right? Now, ultimately, Performance Max harnesses the intelligence of Google's AI to simplify campaign management and optimize your specific business results across the full breadth of Google's advertising reach. I will quickly reiterate the core value proposition of Performance Max. Now, here PMax uses the full power of Google's AI to find the highest value conversions at the best ROI across the entire Google network. And it's not just about getting more conversions, it is all obviously and more about finding the most valuable conversions for your business that helps you achieve everything efficiently, right? And the AI intelligently prioritizes your business goals, whether those are sales or it could be leads also, and then dynamically optimizes your ads, your placements, your bids, your targeting, and budget allocation to deliver the maximum result possible while keeping your profitability in mind. And the impact is significant. As we can see, advertisers who use Performance Max achieve an average over 18% more conversions at a similar cost per action. Now, this demonstrates the efficiency and effectiveness of letting Google's AI work across the full inventory to find those high value opportunities around you which you were not even aware about, right? It's about getting more bang for your buck and driving meaningful growth for your business right there. Now, as you also know, the digital landscape is constantly evolving, and staying ahead of the curve is always crucial for business successes. So that's exactly where Performance Max comes in. Now, PMax is a dynamic campaign type that continues to evolve and adapt to the latest trends in the digital advertising. This also means that you are always getting access to the most cutting edge tools and strategies. And agencies and practitioners have seen remarkable results with Performance Max year after year. In fact, the data shows an impressive uplift of 27% in 2024 alone. Now, PMax also leverages Google's vast data and machine learning capabilities to basically optimize and automatically optimize your campaigns for maximized performance. Now, this also means you can spend less time managing your campaigns and more time focusing on your business. So we'll quickly dive deeper into the data and see how Performance Max has consistently delivered exceptional results there, right? Now, we are going to touch upon each and every component one by one. So how does Performance Max exactly leverage Google's AI to drive these impressive results, right? It essentially works in three key ways that we have on the screen. So the first point, where we are talking about multiplying your customer connections by finding new customers across all of Google's channels and inventories, right? So PMax, one thing that we always have to remember is PMax as a campaign type is not really limited by channel silos. The AI can intelligently explore and identify potential customers across entire Google ecosystem. Be it your, I mean, it starts from search. Let's say it could be a multi touchpoint platform as well. Your search, display, YouTube, Gmail, Maps, and Discover. Most of the customers are dwelling between these platforms, right? And it keeps a track of all of these platforms, and the AI intelligently understands what to do exactly at which platform, just to get the buyer from its consideration stage to the bottom of the funnel, right? Now it helps you reach a wider audience and tap into new customer segments you might not have reached otherwise. Secondly, we are seeing multiply conversions and conversion value by optimizing for the highest ROI conversions opportunities. And as we discussed earlier, Performance Max goes beyond just driving more conversions. The AI analyzes the data to understand which conversions are most valuable to your business, and then focuses on finding opportunities, right, to drive those high ROI outcomes, ensuring that your marketing spend is working as efficiently as possible. Now, third, we are seeing it's all about multiplying your expertise by sharing insights to help you answer your strategic questions about your business, right? Now, here we need to understand that Performance Max is not just a black box. It provides a lot of valuable insights into your campaign performance, your audience behavior, and even your creative effectiveness. We'll spend some time around creative best practices as well. So hold on for that. Now, this data together can actually help you understand what's exactly working the best, and inform your broader business strategies and decision making. Now, in essence, Performance Max acts as an intelligent extension of your marketing team, right? Leveraging the power of Google's AI to expand your reach and optimize for value and provide actionable insights to help your business grow effectively. We'll quickly take a look into that first point that we discussed in the last slide, and it's all about how Performance Max multiplies your customer connections. We are going to touch upon all of those 3 points one by one. So, here, the foundation of how Performance Max finds and connects with potential customers lies completely in the conversion goals that you select. Now, here you are not just setting broad audience targets, you are also telling Google's AI what actions you value the most. And this is super crucial. You can always optimize to one or more goals from a single campaign and assign different values to your conversions to drive the highest ROI. Now, this flexibility allows you to track and optimize for various stages of the customer journey simultaneously, right? And with the AI prioritizing the actions that are most valuable to your business, you exactly know that it is going to be generating high ROI for you, right? And for businesses focused on online sales, you can always select online, you can select goals like online purchases or in-app purchase. You have new customer acquisition, loyalty sign up, subscription, store goals, add to cart. Then you also have begin checkout. Now, if your primary objective is, let's say, lead generation, you have options such as request code, sign up, lead form, submissions, right? There are a lot of options that you get out of it. And for businesses that drive offline sales, let's say, you can optimize for store visits, you can optimize for store sales, and then local actions as well, like direction requests and Google hosted contacts as well. Now, you can see here an example where leads, right, and purchases have been selected as key conversion goals. Now, the important tip here is to use the same goals for all your Performance Max campaigns to get the best performance. Now, consistency always helps the AI learn more effectively across your entire account. While you can select a combination of the standard goals shown, you also have the option to create more specific custom goals if that aligns better with your unique tracking setup as well. And by clearly defining and valuing your conversion goals, you provide Performance Max with the intelligence it actually needs to effectively target and connect with the customers who are most likely to drive valuable outcomes for your business there. Now, expanding on reaching new customers, Performance Max offers a specific feature called the new customer only mode. And advertisers who utilize this new customer only mode have seen significant improvements in their customer acquisition efforts. And specifically, they've improved their new customer ratio by 13%, while also achieving a reduced acquisition cost for these new customers by 19%, right? So that's actually a profit if you say, even when we're talking about acquiring new customers there. Now, this highlights the power of Performance Max in not just driving conversions, but also in efficiently acquiring new customers, which is super crucial for long term business growth. You always want to keep updating and upgrading your audience pool, right? Now, by focusing specifically on reaching individuals who have not really interacted with your business before, you can expand your customer base more effectively and at a lower cost per new acquisition there. It's also important to note that this data reflects average uplifts based on internal studies, and individual results may definitely vary depending on specific campaign details and your unique market. But then it clearly demonstrates the potential benefits of leveraging PMax campaign to strategically target and acquire new customers for your business. Now we'll quickly move on to the second key way there, and Performance Max basically drives results in specific manners there. So we'll talk about multiplying your conversions and conversion value through cross channel bid optimization. Now this is exactly where the AI truly shines in maximizing your return, right? Traditional single channel bidding strategies often operate in silos, if you know, and they optimize bids within a specific platform without necessarily considering the broader customer journey across different touch points. So here, cross channel bidding and Performance Max lets you optimize your bids far more effectively because it looks at the bigger picture. Think about it. Your next highest ROI conversion could very well come from a channel that you had not traditionally focused on heavily, right? Now, by setting up your overarching goals within Performance Max, you also empower the AI to look across all available Google channels and identify those high value conversion opportunities, no matter where they are, where they might occur in the customer journey there, right? And the visual illustrates this perfectly. On the left hand side, with single channel bidding, the advertisers only focusing and it's only fishing in one point. In this case, Google search. Now they might catch some valuable conversions there, but on the right hand side, that's cross channel, right? Cross channel bidding in Performance Max. The advertiser is casting their net across a much wider ocean, encompassing your search, Gmail, YouTube, display, discover, maps. Now, this significantly increases the chances of catching more and potentially higher value conversions that might have been missed with a siloed approach there. Now, shifting our focus slightly, let's consider how agencies can also strategically steer Performance Max to achieve exceptional results for your clients there. Now, while Performance Max leverages automation, it's also crucial to understand that strategic human input remains vital for maximizing its effectiveness, right? And agencies play a key role in providing this high quality guidance. Now, there are certain key areas where agencies can exert strategic influence. We have that on the screen. So, first, starting with bidding and advanced goals, agencies and any practitioner as well can always add conversion values and implement value based bidding to optimize for crucial KPIs like profit and lifetime value. You can also strategically bid towards new customers or guide the AI towards the most valuable leads for your clients. Then, looking at budgeting, smart budget management is also a key. Agencies can allow for budget fluidity to maximize agility across different channels in real time and utilize tools like Performance Planner to also forecast various scenarios based on different budgets, the budget levels and targets as well. Then, for measurement and data, a robust measurement strategy is also foundational. Agencies can implement future-proof tracking to basically identify qualified leads and also provide valuable audience signals such as your let's say search themes, your website URLs and app usage, right? To technically inform the campaign and help the AI understand where your clients customers typically engage. Then we have creatives and feeds. As we have discussed, high quality and varied creatives are essential fuel for Performance Max. So agencies can always upload a wide range of text, image, and video assets to basically enable the AI to find the best performing combinations. Uh, with respect to insights, PMax also provides a wealth of data. Agencies can leverage the insights page to identify new opportunities and areas for improvements. You have audience insights, for example. It can reveal which segments are driving conversions, providing valuable ideas for new product offerings, let's say asset testing and targeted strategies as well. So, by strategically focusing on providing high quality inputs, and also continuously optimizing across these key areas, agencies can effectively guide Performance Max to deliver exceptional results and demonstrate significant value to their clients in achieving their marketing objectives. Now let's quickly dive deeper into the power pair. right? And this is super important, and one of my favorite slides that I have. And we'll kind of explore how search and performance max campaigns complement each other. There are a lot of questions that we get from this section. Now, search campaigns typically focus on text-based ads that appear on Google search results page, right? And here you are carefully selecting relevant keywords to match user search queries. But on the other hand, performance max campaigns leverage advanced AI technology to automatically optimize your ads across multiple Google channels, including your search, YouTube, Discover, Gmail, and Maps. Now, this also means that your ads can appear in various formats, such as text, image, videos, and more. Now, when combined, the Power Pair basically offers a powerful approach to reach your customers at different stages of their buying journey. Now, search campaigns can target users who are actively searching for specific products or services, while Performance Max can expand your reach and capture broader audiences. Now, the synergy between search and Performance Max is particularly beneficial for businesses because you get increased reach, right? By utilizing both the campaign types, you can always maximize your visibility across Google's vast network, reaching more potential customers. You also get enhanced targeting. Now, here search campaigns allow you to precisely target users with specific search terms, while Performance Max uses AI to identify and target relevant audiences based on their interests and behavior. And optimized performance is also something that you get when you combine these two, right? The combined power of search and performance max allows you to continuously refine your campaigns and allocate budget effectively to drive the best possible results. In essence, just to summarize, the power pair that we call it, search plus performance max, offers a comprehensive and effective solutions for businesses looking to strictly maximize their digital marketing efforts there. All right, let's now quickly transition into our next section there, on how to exactly start using Performance Max campaigns. And the good news is that getting started with Performance Max is a straightforward process. I'll take you through that. However, as we have just discussed, it's also crucial to remember that while the process is simple, providing Google AI based automation with the right high quality ingredients is essential to drive the best possible results for your business, right? Think of it like baking. The recipe might be easy to follow, but using quality ingredients makes all the difference in the final outcome, right? Now, here's a simple step by step guide to get your new PMax campaigns done and running there. So first step is basically to select your goals. As you have emphasized, clearly define what you exactly want to achieve with your campaign. Is it like sales or leads, website traffic, etc.? Now, this will exactly guide the AI's optimization. Then choose Performance Max campaign, right? When creating a new campaign in Google Ads, you will select Performance Max campaign as your campaign type. Then decide how you want to bid. For example, maximize conversions, your maximize conversion value, or with a target CPA, target ROAS, and set your daily budget. Then you can choose additional campaign settings. This includes things like location targeting, language setting, and campaign start end dates. Uh, then the fifth step is basically to create your asset groups and input audience signals there, right? Now, this is where you upload your own text, image, video assets, and provide audience signals like customer lists, let's say website visitors, and in-market audience to basically help the AI understand who your ideal customers are. And basically the sixth step is all about adding extensions. It helps you with your conversion rate, your CTR. You can always enhance your ads with relevant extensions like site links, call outs, and then you also have structured snippets to provide more information and drive engagement. A lot of people miss out on these, but trust me on that. If you use extensions, it will work like charm. It gets you that incremental reach, incremental clicks there, right? It helps you with your overall conversion rate and click-through rate as well. And by following these simple steps and focusing on providing high quality inputs, you can quickly launch your Performance Max campaigns and start leveraging the power of Google's AI to achieve your marketing objectives. Now, building on those initial steps, let's look at the key ingredients for launching a successful campaign. Now, while the setup is straightforward, as we discussed, focusing on these key elements will significantly increase your chances of driving strong results for your business. So, first off, always choose the right conversion goals and bidding strategy. And we have been emphasizing that because it is super important. Uh, always choose the right conversion goal and bidding strategy that are directly aligned with your overarching business objectives, right? As we have discussed, this is the foundation for the AI's optimization. Then determine the correct structure, including when it makes sense to launch distinct campaigns and how to effectively segment your campaigns into relevant asset groups. strategic structuring always helps you organize your assets and targeting for different product lines and customer segments, right? And also add at least 3 videos across various aspect ratios. It has to be vertical, horizontal, and square. And also include a good variety of image sizes. We'll spend some time around the creative best practices, the formats. Customize and enrich your ads by linking your Google Merchant Center feed, right? If you're an e-commerce business specifically, or another relevant feed that aligns best with your business objectives. Because feeds specifically provides rich, up-to-date information about your products or services, right? You can also increase your presence in search auctions and ensure that relevant landing pages and ads with URL expansions and asset automation is there in place. While Performance Max is not solely a search campaign, uh, leveraging these features can help you capture relevant search traffic and ensure a consistent user experience. And by focusing on these key elements during a Performance Max campaign setup, you provide the AI with the high quality inputs it really needs to effectively find and convert your target audience, ultimately leading to more successful outcomes for your business. Now, as I mentioned, we'll spend some time around the creative best practices there, expanding on the importance of quality inputs. A critical element for your Performance Max campaign is campaign success is to provide sufficient and high quality assets, right? And as we touched upon earlier, the AI relies heavily on the variety and quality of your creatives to find the best possible way to engage with potential customers across different platforms. Now, think of your assets as the raw materials that the AI uses to build effective ads. Again, the visual reinforces the idea of having a diverse mix of your assets, images, and videos to give AI ample options, right? Now, for text assets, you can always aim for a significant number of headlines, at least 15 short headlines under 30 characters, one very short headline under 15 characters, and one longer headline under 90 characters. And a good variety of descriptions, at least 5 short descriptions under 90 characters and five even shorter descriptions there under 60 characters. And always include your business name clearly and ensure that all relevant extensions are also added to your campaign. For image assets, always aim to upload up to 20 high quality images with a good mix of sizes, right? At least 5 landscape images, at least 5 square images, 5 portrait images, and most importantly for store visits goals, at least just one square image of 314 by 314 there. For video assets, provide at least 3 videos, ensuring you cover different orientations, vertical, horizontal, and at least one square video with lengths between 10 to 60 seconds there. And finally, for logos, ensure that you have at least 2 high quality logos in the recommended 1:1 or 4:1 dimension there. I'm just going to give you a pro tip as well. Use your campaign translator to translate your text assets for different languages or countries, right? And use native images whenever possible, to basically ensure that your content is always relevant to the target audience. Now, this is particularly important in the diverse market, right? To connect with your audiences effectively with different language speakers there. Cool. Now, so you have launched your Performance Max campaigns, and now what's next, right? So it's all about continuous optimization to drive even better results. So here are some key areas to basically focus on for ongoing optimization. So we'll start with increasing text search volume and ensuring relevant landing pages and ads with URL expansion, asset automation there, right? So always regularly review the search terms report within Performance Max campaign to identify high performing queries and ensure that your landing pages and automated assets are aligned. Then, as we discussed earlier, continue to experiment with AI powered creative generation to basically refresh your ads and discover new engaging formats. Now, if your business has a mobile app, ensure you implemented web to app connect to basically provide a seamless user experience for customers who have your app installed, potentially leading to higher conversion rates there. Also, if brands safety is a key concern, explore and utilize the brand suitability controls available within Performance Max to also ensure your ads are appearing in appropriate context. There's one thing to remember: Performance Max is a dynamic system, right? Continuously monitoring your performance, analyzing insights, and implementing optimizations in these key areas will help you refine your campaigns over time, leading to even better and stronger results and a better return on your own investment there. We'll dive into a crucial aspect of setting up your asset groups for success here, and we'll talk about search themes and audience signals there, right? Now, it's important to remember that these settings are configured at the asset group level, allowing for granular control over how you exactly want to target different segments of your audience, right? With specific creative approach. So search themes are basically a powerful way to expand your reach and improve the overall relevance of your targeting within Performance Max campaign. So unlike traditional keyword targeting in search campaigns, search themes in PMax are cross-channel. By providing these themes, you are helping the AI understand the type of searches that are relevant to your offerings across Google surfaces. And think of them as providing context to the AI. For example, if you are an agency selling basketball shoes, but you know that people are also searching for fashionable sneakers, adding that as a search theme can help you capture relevant traffic. And even if the explicit search term does not really include basketball shoes there, it will still start catering there. Now, you can provide up to 25 themes per ad group. They are optional but highly recommended for refining your search, and you can also revise or delete them as needed based on your performance. It is also important to understand the search themes affect trumping logic, right? And PMax campaigns running search themes are treated similarly to phrase and broad match keywords in the auction, giving them significant reach. Now, audience signals, on the other hand, help to basically speed up the campaign ramp up process and provide valuable information to the AI about your ideal customer. You can add one primary audience signal per asset group, and each signal can be composed of different and multiple audience segments there. Now, this allows you to layer different audience characteristics, right? You can leverage your audience lists to provide data about previous purchasers. Now, these are highly valuable for retargeting or creating lookalike audiences as well. Now, you can also use custom segments based on insights into the search keywords, your web URLs, and apps that your customers typically engage with. Now, this also helps the AI understand their interests and behavior. And by strategically utilizing both search themes and audience signals at the asset group level, you provide Performance Max with valuable guidance on both what kind of searches you want to be relevant for and who your ideal customers exactly are, right? And this combination helps the AI more effectively find and engage the right audience with the right message across entire Google ecosystem, ultimately driving better performance for your campaigns there. Now, with that being said, I think we are at the end of the first section of the video, but I hope I was able to make the best use of your time till now. What I'll do is I'll quickly pull in Vasanti to be able to take you through the next section of today's presentation. We'll discuss and we'll spend some time on how PMax can help you with your marketing objectives. Vasanti, I'll pull you on.
Yeah, thank you, Divankar, for setting up the context. And yes, in this specific second half of the session, we gonna talk about the marketing objectives that are available in PMax and how does PMax work with different marketing objectives, along with some of the insights and best practices we're gonna discuss about in this particular second half of the session. Firstly, we will go through the first objective, which is lead generation for PMax campaign, and we do acknowledge that also we understand that not every advertiser uses the same marketing objective as their goal. Some of the advertisers prioritize the lead gen as their marketing goal, and some of them focus is on the store goals or the online sales as their marketing objectives. We will be discussing the same in the coming slides along with some of the best practices, and these best practices also are not limited to specific segment or industry, and these specific best practices are for the B2B and as well as the B2C marketeers. Before launching any campaign, we all know that as an advertiser, that defining marketing objective is a primary goal to Performance Max campaign, since it's work with the goal as the primary goal, and based upon this primary goal we can use certain best practices. So when we talk about the usage of the Performance Max campaign for a lead generation, we need to keep in mind that PMax has to be launched as a sidekick to your existing primary lead gen campaign. Your primary lead gen campaign could be your search campaign or discovery campaign or the display campaign. It could be anything, and Performance Max campaign has to be launched as a sidekick to your existing primary lead gen campaign, instead directly replacing it, and it is not recommendable. So your primary lead gen campaign, for example, if your primary lead gen campaign is a search campaign, and you can run PMax campaign as a complementary campaign. Now, how does it work? Why? Because search campaign only covers the keyword based coverage, wherein PMax campaign uses and harnesses the power of Google AI and machine learning technology to showcase the ad to broader set of audience, which cannot covered by the search campaign. This topic was already touch based by the debunker in the past slides. This particular best practice can maximize your campaign performance, as well as while achieving the lower cost per acquisition and improved ROAS goals. Now, when we talk about high quality leads, to drive high quality leads, we have a specific tool that is designed to define your priorities and provide them as a signal to your Google's AI, which is conversion value rules. And how does this conversion value rule work? Conversion value rule simply allows you to provide additional value information that isn't already reflected in your account, and optimize it in real time to those values, which means it adjusts the bids at the auction time as per your priorities. And again, we have three primary conditions to define in the conversion value rule. With this, you can actually adjust the bids, and based upon these primary conditions, those are audiences and geolocations, and the other one is the devices. When it comes to audiences, you actually can adjust and upload the first party data as your primary signal to your Google's AI. And accordingly, you can add the customer match list, also the remarketing list as a high value customer indicators. And Google AI adjusts the bids accordingly as per your priority and showcase the ads to the most relevant audience. The second one is geolocation. You can always adjust the values for the conversions for specific location. When you can you want to get the results for specific location, and you can adjust the bids accordingly to that specific location in the conversion value for the geolocation part to get the best results out of that specific location. And thirdly, we have device. You can always adjust the values for the devices also. When it comes to, if you think that your mobile phone is the particular device that can actually generate better conversion rates when it comes to the campaign, so you can adjust your bids accordingly as per the according to the devices also. So with this particular best practice, you can actually leverage and generate high quality leads. And now, the other marketing objective that we have is for Performance Max campaign is store goals. And how does it work? Here, we typically talk about how to maximize traffic in your store, and how to maximize the conversion in your store, and how to leverage Performance Max campaign for different store goals objective. Now, again, we have segregated this into four buckets, and the first one is right person, and the second one is right time, and the third one is right message, and the fourth one is right platform. When it comes to right person, Google uses the location and user search query as an indicator to drive traffic to particular store goals objective. For example, if I am searching for coffee shop near me, if my location matches to the particular coffee shop location, then Google AI identifies that I am a right customer and pops up the ad to me and drive me to the store location. Secondly, we have right time. If my interest is particularly to visit that particular coffee shop, and my distance is optimal and also matching with the store's location, then ad is served to me at the right time. Also, the right message, we need to provide certain information. For example, the store's contact details and the direction to the store. All this relevant information can actually drive better traffic to the storefront. And lastly, we have the right platform. PMax helps you to show the ads in the right platform, because we all know that PMax can cater to multiple inventories, and it doesn't matter where I am searching it for. When my intent is right and my intent is sync with the what the advertiser is looking for, then the ad is served to me in the right platform. This is one of the key indicator to drive better traffic to your store goals objective. Now, when it comes to store goals, there are three key strategies. The objective in PMax campaign. those are maximize traffic for all the location that your store is located. The only thing that you need to do is to provide the relevant information about all the store locations mentioned or added correctly, so the customer more aware of those particular stores locations, and which actually can help you to increase the offline sales also. Also, you can do the same thing for this specific location as well. You can support that specific location, you can add all the relevant information to that specific location which is relevant to that specific location, and get the traffic for that specific location to increase the traffic to that particular targeted location. And we can do the same thing for drive store visits through the product showcasing. When this particular strategy works for when you have this a sale running, or you have offers running in your particular store, and you expect to drive this offline store visits and purchases, offline purchases, then this kind of strategy works well. Right now, maximize traffic across all locations. There are three scenarios to maximize traffic across all locations, and these are the three strategies when you need to drive store visits, because when you feel that the offline customers are more valuable to you, and when your sale is coming up and you need to drive more traffic to your store, and finally if you need both offline visits and sales at your storefront, you can use this performance max campaign when you have these three scenarios, and which can help you to maximize the traffic across all your store location. What you need to do is, as I said in the previous slide also, to provide the right information for all of your store locations. Now, the other marketing objective that we're going to discuss about is performance max for online sales. This is the most common objective that we have seen recently. And 1 second. Yes. Also, it is one of the most important objective type. Why? Because if we see today's digital marketing era, online sales marketing objective is the one most of the advertisers are prioritizing and looking for. Hence, we have a lot of new features added along with the existing ones. We have new features added from inventory to control and transparency to drive and maximize the online sales. When it comes to inventory, as we see on the screen, we have already a search and third party display and O&O display already there in the existing inventories. Now we have added dynamic search ads and discovery ads and YouTube Instagram ads and maps along with the existing features that we have for the smart shopping. With performance max campaign, you can access to all this inventory. And when it comes to formats, 1 second, this popping up. Yes, we have already search and third party display along with O&O display, along with Gmail and YouTube and maps. Along with that, we have added features through PMax campaign. Those are text ads and YouTube Instagram ads and map pins. When it comes to bidding strategies, maximize conversion value with optional ROAS. Along with that, NCA and store visit goals already there in the existing features. Now we have added maximize conversion with optional CPA, where you can give as a threshold a CPA to tell your campaign that this is my the budget, this is the budget that I can allot for each and every conversion. And when it comes to lastly, we have control and transparency. We have insights page and to understand the insights of your campaign, and performance planner to plan your campaign, and conversion value rules to prioritize the bidding as per as per your goals. And finally, we have added the audience signal as an extra feature through the PMax campaign, which can actually tells you that what kind of audience signals that are working for your campaign, and what can actually driving better results, what audience signals are driving better results to your campaign. Yes, following up with that, we have some best practices for the advertisers with a product feed which can drive incremental sales by implementing these best practices. Firstly, we have promotional timing. which means when you have offers running in your store, or offers running, or the offers running, or the promotional sales, it is recommended to launch your campaign prior to 2 to 3 weeks in advance. Which means if you launch your campaign in that particular period, you might not be able to understand how does your performance campaign works, and you don't able to understand what is the performance that you can gain, and what creatives are performing better. To understand such scenarios, we always recommend to launch your campaign prior to 2 to 3 weeks. Also, we also recommend to refresh your creative frequently, to move from generic store creative to sales focused creative content. And also, for short term flash sales, which means it's like a short term offer sale, seasonality adjustment can help you to inform your bid strategy of changes you're anticipating in conversion rate. Secondly, we have visual assets to prioritize. So when we talk about creative parts, already Dibankar also mentioned about this visual best practices. Consumers look to visual sources online for inspiration about what to buy, like what kind of images that you are uploading, and how many creatives that you are uploading to Google AI as a signal. And these specific visual inventories are helpful to drive sales, and especially to target new customers. So this is one more best practice that you can follow. And the third one is run performance max campaign in parallel with the search keyword campaign. So as this has been a hot topic between the advertisers, as we already mentioned multiple times about performance max campaign along with the search campaign is a power pair combination, where PMax helps you to expand reach on additional relevant search queries at a better or lower ROI, to complement and drive more conversion towards your goals. And following up with that, we have new customer acquisition, drive online sales by engaging all users and optimizing for the new customers. When we talk about new customers, and we have when we talk about PMax campaign, we have the ability to focus uh, new customers as well as the existing customers. So you can target both new customers with along with the existing customers, and we will be talking about this specific topic in the upcoming slides. So when we talk about NCA, which is new customer acquisition, there are three ways to leverage new customer acquisition and to achieve your client goals. These are the three segments that we have to talk about, and these are the three ways that we have to talk about to leverage your new customer acquisition. So the first one is new customer value mode. This specific mode is recommended. Why? Because when you enable this new customer value mode, you can actually bid higher for the new customers along with the existing customers, which means you actually giving a signal to the Google's AI that my focus is only is first for new customers, and then target the existing customer. Because when you feel that new customers are more value added to your business, then it is better and recommendable to use this new customer value mode. And the second one that you see on the right side one, which is new customer only mode, where this specific strategy uses when you launch a new product, or when you run an offer to drive more traffic to your business. Then in that case, this is a recommended process, which is only bid for new customers. This specific mode will enable and give a signal to Google AI to bid for new customers, not for the existing customers. So the third one is new customer with the high value optimization mode, which is under currently beta mode. And this is specifically, and how does it work? This is specifically for the bid higher for high value new customers than regular new customers and existing customers. Which means if I have added $100 conversion value to particular business goal, and Dibankar added the $1,000 gets on the bench with the conversion value, then Google AI considers Dibankar as the highest value customer and shows the ad and adjusts the bids accordingly. So these are the three ways to leverage new customer acquisition to achieve your client's business goals. Now, yes, how does Google identify those new customers? This is what we talk about in this specific slide. So we have three ways to identify these new customers when we talk about these specific things. The first one is customer list. So as I mentioned in the previous slide also, always upload first party data as your input to understand when you run this PMax campaign, to provide as a signal to your Google's AI and machine learning to these are my specific relevant data and high quality data that I am going to give you, and understand this and analyzes this data and showcase up the ads to the relevant customer, to the existing customer. And secondly, auto detection. This Google algorithm used to determine, as we all know, PMax works with the Google's AI and machine level algorithm. So this algorithm used to determine whether a user is new or returning customer or existing customer based on a 540-day look back window. And this automatically activated when you change campaign level conversion goals to include new customer acquisition. Right. The thirdly, global site tag. This specifically based upon the backend data, where you install this tag into your all the landing pages of the website, and it analyzes accordingly the data if any user comes into it, and whether that user is an existing customer or a new user. So accordingly, Google identify the new customer and increase the new customer traffic to your business goals. With this, we are gonna talk about the reporting and insights in the coming session. What are the reporting tools that are available? What are the insights that can be generated by the Performance Max? Can be discussed in this particular session. So yes, so we all know that Performance Max uses automation and Google's deep understanding of customers' behavior across channels to spot conversion opportunities for your business. So with this, I would like to let you know that PMax actually works on the data that you provide, which means inputs that you provide. Inputs in the sense the conversion goals that you define before launching the campaign, and values that you give, and the bid strategy and budgets and bits that you provide for your campaign. Also, that whatever the assets that you upload to your campaign, and audience signal and search teams, whatever the input data that you provide, and basis upon that, Google's AI understand where to show and how to show and which platform to use. All these things can be discussed in the further slides. Now, Performance Max Insights bring advertisers to new data and insights, optimizing legacy works. So we already know there are legacy campaigns, that means which means traditional campaigns. What are the features that are there for existing traditional campaigns and how to utilize them? We all are aware that. So that I'm not going to cover about this legacy action features, but I'm going to focus on the PMax insights and what are the features that are available in the Performance Max campaign. We will be covering in this particular slide. Firstly, we have Performance Max performance shifts and change history insights. This specific insight can actually tells you that what sub entitles, like what kind of assets and what kind of product groups and what kind of products are driving the campaign's performance, and changes it automatically. And mining of change history in your account, what change history that you did in the past, and what, and actually to identify the critical root causes that explains the performance. And when it comes to the second one, which is diagnostic insights, this diagnostic insight can actually provide you what ads, is there any ads that are disapproved for any specific reason. It actually tells you to optimize that and that sort it out. So for that particular way, you can get this insights through the diagnostic insights. Third one, which is asset audience insight, which can actually shows which audience have a propensity to engage with the assets, so that you can figure out that particular assets, and you can better resonate the same asset types. The fourth one, auction insight. This auction insight tool can actually automatically shows whether shifts in the visibility of advertisers, competitors above or below them on google.com may have impacted performance. Fourth, we have audience persona insights and search term insights. This particular things, as we already discussed in the past slides, which are audience signals and search terms, search signals. These particular insights can show what are the audiences that are actually driving more results to our business, and what are the search terms are mostly popped out and mostly searched in the recent weeks or months. And the other one is search trends and demand forecasts, which shows categories we predict to trend and trending categories directly in Google Ads, and interface that are relevant to your advertisers and their business goals. And now, so sorry, explanation, which is a very crucial part that we gonna discuss about in this specific slide. This explanation tool can actually help you to understand whatever the fluctuation that is being happening for your campaign. Is there any performance dip or any clicks that are dropped down or impressions dropped down? That can be explained through this explanation part. And with this explanation part, you can actually understand what particular reasons that caused the change. And you can, what you have to do is simply to hover the specific column why, and it shows the explanation why that call why what might have caused the change. So you can actually click on the view explanation for better understanding what exactly happened for the dip in the performance, or the creatives that are underperforming. All this can be explained through this explanation tool. With this, we have prioritized customer match and dynamic remarketing list. As I was kept on saying, upload the first party data. For that, PMax campaign will perform best when you share where you expect strong performance and customer segments that are most valuable. And here, these three are the main the signals that you can provide to your performance max campaign to achieve and get get the high quality leads. Firstly, we have audience signal, which can make sure you add your dynamic remarketing and customer match list as a audience signal to your PMax campaign, which can help you to help guide and speed up machine learning and identify the pool of the customers to target. And secondly, we have audience value rules, which can actually identify the unique insights on which users or personas are higher value to your business. And you can use the conversion value rules as a first party and Google audience list to steer automatic bidding towards the customers that you value most. And third, we have new customer acquisition goal. This was already been discussed in the past slide, which is if you have unique insights that you that new customers provide more or less value than the returning customers, you can set a new customer acquisition goal to value and bid towards new and returning customers differently. And with this, we have some of the brand safety and suitability controls for PMax campaign. Since PMax campaign works with the all the inventory that is available in the Google Ads, so we need to decide and we need to have some controls over at specific modes, right? So these brand safety and suitability controls, some of them are available at account level, some of them are available at campaign level, some of them are available at both account level and campaign level. When it comes to inventory modes and content exclusions and digital content labels and content themes, we have the availability at the account level. So you can always have the control over the account level for these specific modes. When it comes to keyword exclusions, we have YouTube and Google display ads can be can have the control, and you can implement the same via content suitability center. And when it comes to search and shopping, you can implement via account settings, and you have 1,000 limit, and you can exclude 1,000 keywords that are as a limit. And when it comes to campaign level, you can always do brand exclusions for PMax, which you feel that those are not relevant to your particular brand. Then these things can be implemented via campaign level. with the help of the Google account team, and you can upload at least like 5,000 keywords that are not relevant, and you can add them as a keyword exclusions. When it comes to topic exclusions, when it comes to evolved topics, you can add them as the account at the account level. And when you want to add that campaign level topic exclusion, you can actually get the support from the Google account team and implement them via Google account team. And when it comes to placement exclusions and app categories, we have the control for these specific things at the account level and campaign level. So you can add up to 3 MCC levels to, and with the 250K limit, including search partner network sites also in the placement exclusions. And when it comes to app categories, you can exclude the app placements that are not relevant to your product or brand, and you can exclude the same at the account level, campaign level, both. And also, I just want to notify that exclusions may harm the campaign's ability to deliver the highest value conversion at the best margin ROI at auction time. So make sure you, whatever the exclusions that you are adding into the exclusions, that are completely irrelevant to your brand or product. And now with this, we gonna see in this particular session, we're gonna see some of the feed optimizations and its best practices. So when we talk about shopping feed optimization and funnel steps to improve performance, think of each PMax campaign as a funnel in itself. When you have a specific product that you want to promote and you have a category for the same, some of them will be approved, some of them under in stock, some of them will be targeted. But what you have to follow is, make sure you include bestseller SKUs to your primary feed, and PMax campaign will ensure that 100% SKUs parity between website and feed. And also the other thing, also you have to focus on the product title improvements, and the improves also try to improve your price competitiveness. Also try to leverage the ad annotations, and with this best practices, you can actually optimize your feed and can actually deliver the better online sales. Now coming to that, we have a tool that we have to talk about, which is already been discussed in the past slide, which is product diagnostics. This product diagnostics can actually let you analyze and understand what are the topics, what are the products that are under disapproval status. You can specifically go and check that specific reasons also in that, and accordingly you work towards it to apply for the approval purpose. And is there any invalid values like G10 or violations, the policy violation, you can actually analyze and understand these insights through the product diagnostics page. And so you can upload, or existing feed can optimize better. And all these things can actually help you to help you to improve the product diagnostics, and can leverage the online sales. And this is one of the best example of a high quality shopping ad you can see on the screen. Firstly, the first thing that you have to upload is the high quality image, which is a HD quality image. If you cannot upload such high quality image, it might be able to it might get disapproved. So this is the starting stage, that you have to upload high quality image. Secondly, include title. Make sure that your title includes brand, gender, and product type, size, and color. All this specific information can actually define to the user and whether that product is similar to them or not similar to them. And when it comes to the third part, add as much as relevant information as you can, and add relevant keywords that are highly searching by the users, or that are having high search in recent days. So, and you can also add certain relevant information from the landing page as well, to for the better high quality scores. And fourth, we have to add certain information related to the price, and including tax and shipping details. This can actually tells and to your user, or whoever wants to make the purchase, they can actually compare the prices and the taxes along with the shipping. All these things can be explained through this particular stage. And finally, we have ratings and reviews, which can actually create the trust to the user who wants to make the purchase. So this is the best and high quality shopping ad that you can follow, and you can use and the same these best practices to leverage your product feed and to showcase a better ad experience. And with this, we have another best practice to talk about when we have, and it also include different categories along with the recommended structure, along with the example that you can, how do you have to use it when it comes to while designing your campaign or ad. So when we talk about apparel category, the recommended structure will be brand plus gender plus product type and along with the attributes. So this can actually tells the user the color, size and material with along with the few attributes that are relevant to your product. For example, Ann Taylor women's sweater black size 6. So this particular example can clearly shows you the relevant information that can be added to your product ad, right? So similarly, we have the same recommended structure along with the example for the different categories. Those are consumable and electronics and seasonal books. So these are the best practices. When you want to launch a PMax campaign for specific categories, you can go through this presentation and specifically take a screenshot and accordingly follow the best practices and also follow the recommended structure, and you can actually apply to your campaign for the best results, right? Yes, with this we come to end of the session, and we have covered a lot of topics. And when it comes to the marketing objectives, how does PMax works with different marketing objectives, and there are feed optimization we've covered, and there are a lot of best practices that we've been discussed in this PMax campaign. I hope this session is productive and informative. So yes, Dibankar, over to you.
Perfect. Thanks a lot for taking them through the to the main best practices there. And thanks a lot to the audience for asking relevant questions over there. We really appreciate your time, and I hope that we were able to make the best use of your time. With that being said, thanks a lot for participating in today's session, and we'll again see you in the next session. Thanks a lot, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good day.